All right, we're back. We had the worst caller in the world just call, and I knew it was going to happen. And now I'm not going to answer anymore. All right, we're back. We had the worst caller in the world just call, and I knew it was going to happen. And now I'm not going to answer anymore. I'm not going to answer any more of the. We had the worst caller in the world just call, and I knew it was going to happen. And we're not gonna answer any more unknown calls from this point on. All right. Yeah, that was Y2K. It happened. All right, let's get back to Lightbright. How are we feeling about Lightbright? Are we feeling I feel like we got mostly D's in here. D for stream kill. Total Y2K. I agree. It happened. S. I'm good. I'm doing good. We had a troll call in. The worst. I'm told it happens. That's the risk that you run with having numbers. But I'm not going to answer any more unknown calls. That's you'll learn something. This is easy S. Definitely easy S. Easy S.
And that's the best place to start. The new ham and turkey melt at Jack in the Box.
Let's keep going. Somebody wanted this one earlier. Somebody said this one earlier. You'll see in a little bit. You'll see it in a second.
And the hash browns are free. For exciting new taste, this is the place. Furs Supermarkets presents Sharon Maines.
Totally, I agree. Josh, you sound like somebody who had brothers. More fun than a pillow fight. I agree. Fight, exactly. Calvador, you also seem like somebody who had brothers as well. People who had soccer boppers are into BDS. I always thought they were sock'em boppers. Were they soccer boppers? They really were. I never owned these. My mom did not let me have these. My mom 100% did not let me have these. We got some. This is polarizing as well. We got some S's, immediate S's. Beat shit out of my cousin with these. I hear that. I feel like this was just boxing gloves for kids in disguise. Couldn't have these. It's a Mandela effect. I agree. It is a Mandela effect. It's completely a Mandela effect. I thought they were sock'em boppers. I've been singing it. More fun than a pillow fight. We got D's, we got B's. I feel like B for, I like that, balance scales. B for violence. They look too happy to be playing with those. I agree. I think that they're way too happy. And they look like they maybe like brothers, I'm not sure. B. I think this is safe to say B. We had some S's. People had soccer boppers. You know, maybe did anyone have a soccer bopper that you're like, make a case for S? Because otherwise I'm putting them at B. I feel like they're completely B's. B for violence. I agree.
Oh, come on. Who do they think they're kidding? How many spreads and margins make
I think there's a lot of violence going on here. Yeah, I want to hear the people that had sock'em boppers, soccer boppers, excuse me. People that had soccer boppers, can you tell me why they deserved the score they did? Because I never had them. I don't have a reason for them really to say. You can deflate them and then punch your younger brother in the face and blow it back up before mom runs over. So does that make it better or worse?
A big double meat, double cheeseburger, a hefty order of crispy
better or worse?
And an icy cold thirst quenching medium Coke. Sonic's triple feature, all for only $3.29.
Fun for 10 minutes is a toy you play with at your cousin's house. Yeah, and then your mom found out about it and you were like, yeah, my friend had one of these. I used them. He had older brothers. I did not. I got whooped. I definitely cried. I got hit and I was like, no, I'm out of this one. I'm done. Can we doodle now? We're almost done. We got a few left, and then we're gonna doodle. I promise. Let's get back to this. Let's do the last. We're gonna do the last three in like a speed round. We're gonna keep it at B. I feel like that was like the happy medium right here. All right, real quick. Everybody knows what this is. We're gonna go. We're gonna take the first 10 and then just. Yep, Dylan Bikes and Things. For sure, a cousin's house game. I agree. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. We're not voting yet. We're not voting right. I hit the wrong button. Hit clips. What do we got? What do we got on these? Wrong screen. Thank you. You know what's up. C. Jam and Beam. Why C? Haha A. I agree. It's interesting because like we're all about the 15. Like these people are ahead of the curve. That 15-second, big brain. Kids only got 15 seconds of attention span. This hit it on the head. Major S. How do you vote body with the major S? We got some C's. This one's all over the place. I would entertain. This was about being a preteen. I agree. But it barely worked. Still was an S. This was just like. We paid for plastic pieces that were 15 seconds of a song. 20 seconds of music, bang. Exactly. I'm going to say. Oof. We got some C's, B's, A's, and S's. I think this is also going to be a Sky Princess kind of thing. Or sorry, Sky Dancers. I think this is between the B and an A. This sucked, but it was also an S. That's how you know that you paid money for it, you had it, and you're like, this sucked, but this was like toy companies just taking advantage of us. I love it. I'm going to keep that one there. I think that works. Alrighty. We're going quick, and then we're going to draw some more. Chigoya, you want to see some drawings. You're like, I don't know any of these toys. This was a good one. I like this one a lot. Look at the trend line. That's what you gotta do. You gotta look at the trend line for hit clips. This can't compare to Sky Dancers. Yo, yeah, I think it's... Oh, this is like... No question S on this one. S for soak. Oh, wow. S. Exactly, I agree. I agree. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's. No one can convince me otherwise. Maybe there might be some A's that are like I just didn't like getting wet and hit by projectile water. S plus. We'll entertain that. I think it's an S. I think this one is definitely an S. S for sniper. Poulette, thank you for hanging out. I love getting wet. That's an S. That's an S. This was an easy S. This was like this reminds me of when we did Bop It. And Creepy Crawlers. Those were like, for some reason, everyone was just like, yep, S, 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 S. I think Polly Pocket, everybody was a little, once the first S came through, then everyone was like, yep, that's what it is. All right, this last one is kind of, this one's maybe people aren't going to know this one as much, but this one was one of my favorites growing up. I tried to collect them all. I tried to collect them all. They were fun. They're real good. Hard D. My uncle had these. I was like, my uncle had one of these, and I'm like, shit, I could be an uncle soon. It's 2020. Yeah. They were kind of expensive because first of all you could only get them in those little bubbles. You could only get them in the bubbles. See Kling's coming with a D. Yeah, they might be a D. Wow, wow, wow. Balance the scale. Something tells me you had some of these. Does anybody know what these are? Does anybody know the name of these?
They're perfect for everyone.
C at least, I think. Yeah. These are not getting a whole lot of love. C at the very least. We got an incoming call. Hello, who am I speaking with?
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you watching us rank these toys?
Yes.
What's been your favorite toy so far?
It's very nice. I like the purple bear.
What, you like the purple bear? I like that you like the purple bear. It's a Beanie Baby.
Oh yeah, that's what those are. Yeah, a lot of 90s stuff.
It is 90s stuff. Are you familiar with 1999? It's the year 1999.
Yeah, a little bit familiar. Lived in it.
Lived in it. What brings you in today? Are you just watching Ranking Toys? You want to rent the VHS? What's going on?
Yeah, just enjoying the ranking of toys.
Is there anything? All right, let's go back to the toys then. Is there anything on the toys list that you disagree with?
Perhaps the Elmo.
Elaborate.
Um, Very central. I think maybe a lower ranking.
A lower ranking on the Elmo, on the Tickle Me Elmo. What?
Mhm.
So you're against it. You think that it's too high up there.
Yeah, I think it's a little mainstream. It was a mainstream toy. Also, I forget what they're called, but the creepy owl things with the ears, the Furbies or
Yes,
whatever.
Furbies.
Put those very low.
Oh wow. So there's a lot of people in chat that agree with you right now. Seekling says that it's an awful toy, the Tickle Me Elmo.
I think it probably caused a lot of emotional issues for people as they grew up. So, yeah.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. I wasn't a fan. I told a story of I got the Tickle Me Elmo. Let's get Tickle Me Elmo up here. We're talking shit about Tickle Me Elmo. Yeah, I got one, or my sister got one during the holidays, and I wanted it so bad, and I think it was all of about, I don't know, 15 minutes of fun, and then I was really happy that I didn't get it because I got something else.
So what'd you get?
That year I probably got probably a Game Boy Color. I think that might have been the same year, either that or some, like some sort of video game thing.
Nice.
I was a big video gamer.
I forget what the thing in column A, row 2 is, but those things were great. I think that deserves a bump up.
The Skip It.
One to the left.
Oh, the Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Yeah, there
I
it is.
think that should rank supreme in the rankings.
Did you have a Tamagotchi?
I did, yes.
Did you where is it at now? Have you forgotten to feed
I
it?
honestly couldn't tell you. It definitely is somewhere. I don't know where though.
Do you feel like if you turned your Tamagotchi on today, would it recognize you?
Probably not. But I think we could, develop a bond pretty quickly.
If it's still alive, you haven't fed it for how many years?
Maybe a solid 22 years.
Yeah, Lady Anna Lovelace says your Tamagotchi's starving. You need to. That's what you. How are you gonna sleep tonight? Thinking about your Tamagotchi. It's all skin and bones.
Wow, I've really neglected it.
Yeah. It's gonna be all skin and bones. How are you gonna? How can you live with yourself? I'm just kidding. I think it's fine.
Okay, well that was all the feedback I had on the toys.
I appreciate your
so
feedback.
Thank you.
I think it's good feedback.
Yeah.
I appreciate you calling in. Is there anything else you want to see? You want to rent a movie?
I didn't know that was an option, but sure.
Yeah, let's look at the movies. Are you a fan of Disney? We got a whole collection of Disney movies.
Really dislike Disney.
You really dislike. All right, let's get away from here.
Disney.
Let's get away from Disney. All right, you're gonna see it here in a couple seconds. You'll see my beautiful, beautiful hand, and we'll go through them.
Okay.
If there's something that catches your eyes, you tell me.
Okay, looking. Maybe some meatballs.
Did you see it when it was in theaters? Are you a big Meatballs fan?
No, not really. It just sort of struck my interest.
All right. Well, you can rent two.
Okay. Are your fingers okay?
Yeah, they're looking good. They're healthy.
We'll be right back after
Okay.
They're looking good. What do you think? Do you like my watch?
Yeah, the watch is nice. I'm a little concerned about the fingernail color. I'm not sure if it's natural or not.
I work here. I work in this big VHS store, and it's just it's a little cracked from opening up all the movies. And someone said Den Joga said that Meatballs is a great choice. Meatballs is a very good movie.
Okay, great. I'll go for it then.
All right, and you can get one more here. Let me show you the second page of movies here. We'll look up a little. Now we don't have any more Waterworld. We're fresh out of Waterworld.
That's fine.
Is there anything else you like here?
Flashdance.
You want to see Flashdance?
Yeah.
No one wanted to rent Flashdance earlier. I thought that was going to be the first one gone. You came at a great time.
I would just have to say, I think $750 might be a bit much. I could have seen that in theaters when it came out for that price.
You know, we're a small town VHS store, and we gotta, you know, it's. I'll tell you what. I'll give you this and meatballs for $750. That's a bargain at that point. And you don't even have to. I'll tell you what. You don't even have to rewind it when you bring it back in.
Okay, you didn't have me at the $750, but with the rewind, I think you got me. That's the deal.
You don't have to rewind it. I'll rewind it. You got 2 movies, $750. Somebody's telling me I've got cute tattoos. I agree. The watch is good. Yeah, I think you picked 2 really good movies, and I think they're complementary of each other.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go watch them. You have a fabulous night, Moneyworms.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping by and calling in and being a grade A sport. I'm gonna sit here and watch this commercial for old timey Chick-fil-A.
Bye.
Have a good one. That was a good call. Yeah, that one was good. They didn't even know I could rent. They didn't even know the purpose of the stream was to rent VHSs. That's how great this was. And they didn't even have. Let's go back to the tier list real quick. They didn't even have that much. They said Tamagotchi should be even higher. I thought it would be too. I love Tamagotchi. I think it was a great little brain experiment. And then they said Tickle Me Elmo should be way lower. Which, you know what? From that call, if you're still watching, let's do it. C. I think we're not being crazy. Muse Juice with the good call. I like that emote. Lol. Let's keep going. I think this kind of rounds it out. I think at this point, I think I should ask. You know, what are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do on the stream next? We'll make sure to use the exclamation point vote and then space and then one of the things above, and we kind of looked a lot at the movies. Got a call coming in. Hello, who am I speaking with?
Kev, this is Chris.
How are you doing? This is Moneyworms.
Hello, Moneyworms.
It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice. I am happy to be on the show, and I heard the topic was 90s.
It is. It's 90s theme. Right now, everybody's voting on what I should do. Everybody kind of wants me to doodle something. I can doodle for you any 90s thing that you want to see. I think that is going to be a lot of fun. How do you feel about that?
I want that. I would like for you to do Courage.
Okay.
But specifically, can you do, you know, the cavity in Courage's tooth?
I am very familiar. I used to look right through it.
Is there any way that you could make that the main focus of whatever you draw?
Absolutely. I think that we can definitely do this. And you know what? What I love about this is that I've seen him recently. And I know what he looks like, and we're just going to go right into it. And you can, any adjustment that you feel I need to make, you just tell me.
I'll jump in for sure.
And this is from my memory. So, you know, it's canon.
It is canon. I like that.
We got a good focal point coming in. This was a good request. Courage was a 90s dude, you know? What was your favorite episode? Do you have a favorite episode?
I don't know if I had necessarily a favorite episode, but I will say that recently I was thinking back on, you know, 90s cartoons, and I think one of the scariest things about Courage was I think his name was Freaky Fred.
Oh yeah, Freaky Fred is the worst.
Oh, yeah.
I can add
I
him to
don't like
this. Do you want me
him.
to add him to this?
I mean, only if you want to make it haunt my nightmares, so please do. It's Halloween, basically.
It's basically Halloween. That works. I'll draw him down here. I'm gonna draw him like in the background, okay? So far, I think this is looking pretty
So,
good.
what was his quote? You're very, very naughty.
Naughty.
I didn't like that.
I did too. Oh, he's looking scary as all hell. And you know, he was like a barber, right?
I would say maybe, but he had a whack haircut, so I'm not sure.
He did. Well, he wasn't cutting his own hair. Or maybe he was. I can't remember. And he had a suit, I'm pretty sure, didn't he?
Actually, that's a weird question, but does the best barber in the world cut his own hair?
Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a riddle, all right? And I want you to answer correctly, and I don't want you to answer incorrectly. Are you ready for this riddle?
Fully prepared.
You are in a town. I hear somebody in the background. Is there somebody else listening to this?
Yeah, sorry. Someone's getting excited about the delay.
No,
in
don't
the
apologize. I'm
there.
excited. I'm excited for them. I want them to help you out on this riddle because this is a real brain exerciser.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go right into it. That's Freaky Fred. I think that's pretty good. All right, this brain exercise goes like this. Okay. You're in a town. You are in a town, and there's 2 barbers in the town. It's a normal town. You go into the first barber shop, and he has amazing hair, beautiful hair. He keeps a beautiful shop. The walls are clean, everything's beautiful in there. It's like the best barber shop you've ever walked into. It's only $10 for a haircut. This guy, luscious locks, comes in and he says, "Would you like a haircut?" And you say, "Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go check out that other haircut place real quick." He says, "All right, come back when you want. You get a free shampoo. You get, you know, you can watch the TV over there. And me and that barber over there, we're the only 2 barbers in town. So you got to go to one of us. But thanks for coming over." So you walk out, and then you go across the way, and there's the other barber. You go into that store, and guy comes up. His place is disgusting. There's cockroaches everywhere. His hair is completely messed up. It just looks terrible. His hair. He's a barber. His hair looks terrible. There's no mirrors in the place.
So it sounds like ass barber shop.
Would you say common ass?
Contrast
barbershop. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know. Is that a very popular barbershop?
It's a chain that actually competes directly with Supercuts.
Okay, but poorly.
Very badly.
All right, so you walk in here. He's got the worst hair you've ever seen in his life. It's nasty. It smells like old sandwiches and BO. And then you're like, "Oh, I don't know." You walk back outside. Which barbershop do you go to, and why? In this town. Lady Lovelace has the right answer. Don't watch chat. I want you to just keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me.
The contrast.
The which one?
Contrast one. Because the contrast one has Edward Scissorhands. And he always gives you the best cut.
And that's your reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wanna listen to the caller. Caller, what do you think? Other caller, Mr. Chris.
I have a little bit of a different perspective on it.
Okay.
I think I'm probably gonna go to. How clean is the clean one?
It's incredibly clean. It's the cleanest. It's the cleanest one you've ever seen.
Like a hospital?
Rumprecker, thanks for coming by.
Because
yeah, cleaner than a hospital.
I'm not comfortable getting my hair cut in the hospital because I feel like that's preparing me for like an autopsy. So
Okay.
on that note, I'm going to have to go with the dirty one.
All right, so you both chose correctly, but not for for the correct reason. Although, you know, I think you both lucked out a bit. And Lady Anna Lovelace, you were correct. You're supposed to go to the second barber. And do you want to know why?
Why?
Please.
Because
Tell me.
because each barber cuts each other's hair.
I think you got the point.
I hope you've enjoyed the show, in spite of all.
The reaction. I love the reaction of that. Yeah, each barber cuts each other's hair. So the first guy has a really good cut in his hair, and he goes to the guy across the street. The second guy has super nasty hair, and he gets his hair cut. He doesn't do his own hair cutting. You can't cut your own hair really that well, and he doesn't have mirrors. Yeah. So that's pretty much you did a great job. You did a fantastic job, and I want to go back to this drawing. That was a fantastic little brain teaser that we went through.
I loved it. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you like this. I'm gonna sign this one up in a funky color.
Ooh.
And DM me your address. I'll mail it out. I'll get it. I'm mailing stuff out over the weekend. I haven't for a little bit. Everybody's gonna get bulk stuff over the next couple days.
Dude, we got a package in the mail, and I thought it was from you, and I got super excited, and I opened it up, and it was flags, and I was like,
oh. It would have been cool if it was Pogs.
I'm putting them all up on our fridge. So.
Have you gotten any of them yet?
No.
Damn it. People should have gotten them by now.
The house will be overflowing with money and
Perfect.
worms.
You know what?
Well,
I will say I may not have mailed yours yet. I've only mailed one giant batch, and that was from like the first 2 weeks, and like the second 2 weeks is coming soon for everybody that's still here. So I will say that yeah, you're gonna get it at some point, and you're gonna get this one too. Thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it.
I did. Of course. Bye, Kevin. We'll continue.
Yes. Thank you for watching. That was a good call. This is a good drawing. Courage the Cowardly Dog. We got Freaky Fred. That's gonna give him a haircut. And I think this is pretty good. You remember he always had that, like, his mouth was open. Do I ship to the Republic of California? I do. Somebody called in earlier, a famous rollerblader, or not called in, came into the store, famous rollerblader from California, and now I gotta mail into his fan club. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Before we did that, everybody wanted to doodle. I feel like we got a good doodle in. We got another caller. We got somebody calling in. Hello, caller. This is Moneyworms. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Moneyworms. This is Lady Anna Lovelace.
Ah, it's good to hear you.
Real excited to be on the show. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Good. I'm glad you called in. You know, I appreciate you being here. What's going on?
Not a lot. I was just watching you doodle, and I wondered if you would doodle one more for me.
I would be glad to doodle for you. Let's. Is there any cool 90s thing that you would want me to doodle?
Oh, certainly, most definitely. I was really hoping that you could doodle me a hangout picture between the Hamburglar and Tony Hawk.
Ah, absolutely.
Preferably eating some of those, if you know those smiley face French fried potato things that you got at school lunches.
I'm very familiar.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm very familiar.
This guy knows.
And the Hamburglar, he wears like a hat, and he's got the little bandana over his eyes, right?
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen him since the 90s, but
that's true.
I assume so.
This is canon. It's canon, and everything I draw is exactly how it happened. I think he's got a little hat. He's like a little.
Yeah, I'm
he's
pretty
a
sure that sounds right.
Because it's Burger King, right?
Yeah, man, I think so.
Yeah, he's.
I just know he's probably best friends with Tony Hawk. They just seem like they get along really well.
Oh, totally. I think they're both. I think they both have red hair too. Let's do we're gonna do like a real hangout. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Um, I need to do Tony Hawk first here, but you're watching this, right? This is gonna be a good one.
I'm definitely watching this.
All
Yeah.
right, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's all, he's kind of got he's got like the goofy eyes. He wears hats. He's got like the cool forward hat going on. Did you ever play the Tony Hawk games?
That's incredible. That looks just like him. Yeah, I definitely did.
Just like him. So he's gonna be here. He is. He's kind of a tall guy, and you got the Hamburglar. He's got his like arm around him. But really, what's going on here, as Tony Hawk is so interestingly standing right here in his shorts, he's actually thefting a hamburger out of Tony Hawk's pants.
Wow. He's burgling him right on the spot.
He's burgling him right on the spot. And Tony Hawk's, he's a tall dude. So are they?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
they're
gotta
friends.
respect the hustle.
They're friends, but also, Tony Hawk's getting his hamburger burgled from the Hamburglar.
I'm sure they have some kind of agreement, though, right?
I think they're they're definitely
quid pro
friends.
quo,
Yeah, a little
you
quid.
burgle me, I burgle you.
Burgle me, I burgle you. That's how that works. I gotta give the Hamburglar this thing, cause he's going to burger jail or something. I think he did. I think he did have he had like the stripes, right? And he had like a cape too, I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong. You know what we'll do? We're gonna pull up after this, we're gonna pull up a comparison, and I'll see how close I got.
That's a good call.
That is a good call. Let's get some good calls in the chat here. And then Mr. Tony is he's just sitting there. He's on his skateboard, in fact.
What is Tony short part? Tonester? Tonifer?
Tonston Hawk.
Tonston Hawk.
And he's got his little brand. If you're familiar, it's Zero. I'm a 90s kid. And then they're also eating, he's eating a little smiley face thing. And we can have a bunch of them on the ground that kind of fell. Just because, like, they naturally do.
Maybe I was wrong.
And the Hamburglar's he's just kind of sitting down there. This is a good drawing. I feel like they're hanging out. It's just Tony Hawk and Hamburglar. I'm gonna
Moneyworms, I have a question for you and for your viewers.
Oh, let's shoot
I know
'em.
the 5-second rule exists to this day, but if it's on the cafeteria floor, does it still stand?
Yeah, I think here's my thought on that. I think
What's the longest you would let a smiley face French fry sit on a cafeteria floor and still eat it?
That's exactly what I was going to answer. I was going to say, here's how I feel about that. I feel like it's less time, but you can still eat it. I was going to go 3 minutes.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to pull up real quick the internet machine. Let's see how close we got on this one. This is Hamburglar. That was damn near close.
Wow, yeah, you were spot on.
That was really close. And I already know what Tony Hawk looks like. C-Kling says 3 minutes. And Chico's mom's saying you just got to pick the hairs out. I'd eat it. I would too.
I think we'd all eat it, whether or not we want to admit it. For your post-COVID.
Oh, that's a good question. This is the 90s though. Yeah, I think you got a couple. I think there's some 3 minutes. Unless C-Kling, you disagree with me. I say 3 minutes. I would eat that after 3 minutes. 5 minutes on a normal floor, not a cafeteria floor. What about you?
I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I think as long as it's still warm, it's fair game.
Ah.
I think that's my cutoff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that might change things. Then I would say 4 minutes.
Yeah,
if they're still
it's less
hot.
about the time. It's more about the temperature.
That's true, because temperature kills All the bad things on the floor.
All the bacteria, yeah.
It's the 5-second rule, but on a cafeteria floor, and depending on how hot it is, it could be different seconds. And Dylan Bikes and Things has a good story. He's saying he dropped popcorn chicken on the floor at the grocery store once, and he bought them and he ate it. What do you think about that?
I think you can't let things go to waste in this economy.
I completely agree. Look,
Thank
now
you.
if you're watching the screen in a couple seconds here, you're going to see it's going to be the Hamburglar holding a picture of himself hanging out with Tony Hawk, and he is burgling a burger out of Tony Hawk's back.
I've
Tungsten?
never seen anything more beautiful in my life. Wow. Moneyworms, I'm so impressed. Can I have this?
Absolutely. I'm gonna sign this one up. You can DM me your address if you're comfortable with it, and I'll mail it out to you in the mail.
Wow, thank you.
We're supporting
Yeah.
the U.S. mail in 1999.
Appreciate the postal service, and I appreciate you. I'll treasure this forever.
Thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate the Hamburglar hanging out with Tony Hawk, speed drawing with the French fries. Let's get one more good look at it before we part ways. I like this a lot.
Wow.
Do you want to color it with mustard, or you just want it normal?
Yeah,
without...
I think I have some leftover ketchup packets in the back of the everything drawer.
Okay.
You know,
I hear that.
The one in the kitchen.
I've got one of those. So you can
we
color
all
it.
do.
So you'll be good.
I'll definitely color it.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope you get a good. It's next to this Slooper Nintendo over there. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Moneyworms. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
That was a good call. It was a very good call. That was a good drawing. I haven't had to draw Tony Hawk in quite some time. I still got it. Hamburglar is looking like they're friends, but really he's burgling a hamburger that Tony Hawk was keeping in his pocket. Larry time? What's Larry time? Let's do something. No one really voted on it, but I want to do it because I made it. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready for some really cool, fun? Does everybody remember? This? Shh. I messed it up. I screwed it up. Here we go. Does everybody remember the old Nokia game? Remember, everybody's been wanting me to play. Everybody's been wanting me to play video games on my stream. This hand's too big. I gotta get down a little bit. Everybody's been wanting me to play, video games on the stream, and I thought that this was like kind of the best way to do it a little bit. Let's just play some. Let's see how far we can get in Snake, and I'll try to kind of read comments at the same time. But let's just play some Snake on the old Nokia. The best part is I can actually watch, stream, and play it at the same time. Slooper Nintendo, exactly. Snickety Snake. Jam and Beam, you know what's up. I'm playing it on the medium difficulty. I think it's quick enough. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, aka Gold Suit. Was that on the Nokia? I don't have that game. Should I be getting that game? My fave. Heidi Bobidi, I could tell you really you're a big Snake player on the old Nokia. Oh, that sound scared me. Best Super Nintendo game. Oh, of course. Of course. CBJ2K. Thanks for joining. We gotta play this again. We got 275. We got Moneyworms playing Worm. 275. Let's try Slug. Let's go Slug and we'll read comments. What's the strategy for this game? This is too slow almost. Nokia, hey. Nokia way. Nokia, baby. Nokia, can't get enough away. I remember those commercials. They made me buy a Nokia. Remember how I said I didn't have a cell phone earlier? I was lying. I had one in my pocket. I've got the state-of-the-art Nokia. This baby, they say they're fragile, but I haven't found them to be. Oh, it bit me. The snake. Oh, I fucking lost on the Slug. Let's do Slug again. There's a slight delay. Someday phones, I think, will have I don't know, some sort of like screen that just has all the things right at your fingertips. Somebody's calling me. I'm gonna take a call on my landline. Hello, how's it going? Who am I speaking with? I'm
Hello? Is this
playing.
Moneyworms?
Yeah, this is Moneyworms. I'm playing Worms on the phone on my Nokia. How are you doing?
Worms? I'm doing great.
Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Wiggles.
Wiggles. Are you watching me playing Worm on my Nokia 3300?
I am. I think I'm a little behind. You just started a new game for me. So.
I did. No worries. The internet has lag. That's what I'm finding out about this internet thing.
Yeah, it does do that sometimes.
What's the matter, princess?
What's going on? What's new with you?
Oh, I was in a chemistry lab and I spilled some acid on my shirt, but I was wearing an undershirt, so I'm fine. And then, I bought some chips at the store and now I'm here.
Make sure you wash your hands before you eat the chips. Unless it's the good
Oh,
acid.
definitely.
The good kind. I don't know which acid it was. What acid were you working with?
It was not the fun acid. I'm not seeing any cool colors. I just got a little lightheaded.
Interesting. Is it? Oh, you're going to see a big brain play move in a second. It was risky, but it paid off. You'll see it in a second. I want to hear your reaction.
I'm excited because I'm like a snake aficionado, I'm a huge fan, so.
Oh, someday you'll have a Nokia 3300 and we'll compare high scores.
I wish I had one on me because then we could.
Dylan Bikes and Things is telling you to always wear an undershirt for science safety.
Yeah, I'm glad I was. I have a kind of theory about it because I've noticed, like, whatever I prepare for happens. So when I go under-prepared, nothing happens. When I prepare a little, something small happens. And when I over-prepare, like, that's when the stuff happens.
So.
Oh, I think I just saw the risky play.
Yeah, I think you did too. It was a risky play, but it all paid off because now I'm a longer snake because of it.
Yeah, you're crazy long right now.
But that's a good point. So, do you prepare a lot for things? Would you consider yourself a type A or a type B person?
I don't really know that about myself. It depends, I guess. I guess typically I'm underprepared. If I had to pick one, I am most days of the week.
I would agree. I'm a type A or a type B through and through. I wing everything. Especially Snake on the Nokia 3300.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I did call with an agenda.
Okay.
My little sister's a huge fan of the stream. Her name's Alabama.
Okay, Alabama, of course.
Yeah, she's a huge fan, and she requested Larry Lobster legs. I'm ready to see this stuff.
You want to see a drawing?
Larry Lobster legs get drawn. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to impede your snake though.
No. I was done with snakes. Snakes was just purely. I was playing it, and then you called on the landline. Den Joga saying that they had that phone. I know it's an incredible phone. I'm upset you still don't have it. So Larry Lobster, Larry Lobster legs specifically. Hello?
Yeah, I think I cut out. Yeah, Larry Lobster legs.
And is this like Larry Lobster? Is this SpongeBob? Is that what the lobster?
You're gonna have to take your own interpretation because I'm actually I'm estranged with my little sister. We don't talk much.
Gotcha.
I actually only know her through chat.
Oh, very nice. I'm just showing off my tattoos. You'll see them in a second. Okay, yeah, Alabama. I like how you have an estranged sister through chat. Not a sister of any shape or form. Alabama. That's interesting. The stories are conflicting, but I'm gonna believe you because you called me and I heard your voice. All right. Sick tats. Thank you. Let's go for it. Let's go for this Larry Lobster legs. Yeah, I like the idea of this. I'm gonna start with the lobster part first. Lobsters kind of look like this, and I think that they have the eyes that kind of do this a little bit, maybe. Yeah, they like jut out a little bit. This is an anatomically correct lobster a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna curve it under. I think that this is extra lobstery. I'm gonna add some texture to it. We might even color this one in. Who knows?
Yeah. I could give you better feedback if I was like a lobster expert, but unfortunately I'm not.
No, you're just an acid expert.
Yeah.
which is good. We need more of those. We don't have enough. You know, in the 90s, we're all thinking that we should be, you know, going to the moon and making Elmos that you can tickle and doing all that stuff.
Gotta go inward.
You gotta go inwards. There's a whole ocean of stuff. All right, now here's the fun part. So I have the lobster, and he's got a couple legs, but you specifically said Larry Lobster legs. So we're gonna go and we're gonna actually we're gonna give some nice, beautiful legs.
Oh yeah.
And we'll give him some shorts so we don't go to booby jail.
That's good.
And they're
Good
coming
call.
out the bottom, and he's got some like just, you know, he's got some prickles on these on the legs.
Turkey, cheddar, and Swiss all melting together.
I hope you're seeing this. I hope you like this one. This is a good, interesting
Yeah,
one
I'm
to
watching
go.
it come together.
Did you get to see any of the definitive toy ranking from the 90s?
I tried to catch some of it on my way home from the lab, but I didn't. But I'll probably skim through the VOD.
Dude, nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'd like to hear your take on it. We had a lot of fighting going on as to what rankings they should all get.
A lot of toy conflict. Where were Pogs? Were Pogs on the list?
Pogs were on the list. Here, I'll tell you. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick. We'll come back to Larry Lobster Legs. Yeah, let's go to the 90s tier list. That's not it. Now everybody gets to see how I did it. We don't want that either. We want Photoshop. And we want to put Photoshop right here. All right. Here it is. Can you see it?
I'm a little behind. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah. There is a delay. It's the 90s.
All right.
Crawdads. Throb.com lacks the crawdads. Crawdad. I know a song about crawdads. You want to hear it?
I would love to.
Let me think of it real quick. It goes, down in there, we'll go fishing at Crawdad Hole. Honey, oh baby mine. You get a line now, get a pole, honey. You get a line now, get a pole, babe. You get a line now, get a pole. We'll go fishing at Crawdad Hole. Honey, oh baby mine.
Makes a bold statement all by itself.
That's the only Crawdad song that I know.
Did you just put John Legend on the phone? Is this still Moneyworms?
This is still Moneyworms. That was Crawdad Hole. This is American Idol.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. That was Crawdad Hole. That's the only Crawdad song I know. Somebody said Crawdad, and I had to sing it. I have to sing that song once an hour. All right, so let's look at this. Hopefully you can see the ranking. Pog's got an A. They're right up there.
That's fair. I like Easy Bake. It's like an A+, right?
Mm-hmm. It's A+, exactly. Easy Bake's an A+. The S's, I'll go through the S's because we have to name the S's. It was Bop It, Polly Pocket, Beanie Babies, Creepy Crawlers. It's kind of hidden. I'll get that out of the way real quick. It's this one. Creepy Crawlers. You had, I would say, you know, the Easy Bake Oven was the A+. You had Light Bright. Light Bright was like an immediate S. And then Super Soakers.
Yeah. See, Super Soaker especially, like that, and Bop It to me. Those have to be S because they transcended the 90s. You know, that's still.
They did.
Still everywhere.
They're still everywhere. No one's using Easy Bake Ovens anymore, and it's probably because of a couple regulations, but that didn't last. A lot of these didn't last.
That's true.
But the Bop Its and the Super Soaker, you're right, they did. The Beanie Babies didn't even last. I think they kind of make them, but not really.
Yeah. Yeah, and even Tamagotchi, I mean, it died out, but it's still good. You know, A's respectable.
It is. I tried to figure out a way I could play one on the stream, but there's not a lot of good Tamagotchi emulators, if you know what I mean. They just don't have them anymore like they used to. But this is Larry Lobster Legs. You'll see him back here in a second. Anything else on the Larry Lobster Legs that you really feel like we could add?
You know, again, it's my little sister's drawing, but I'm sure she would appreciate it. I don't know if you have like lipstick, maybe colored chapstick, but if you like put a kiss on it, that would be crazy for her. She's such a big fan.
Wow. I can do that. I'm gonna do it off stream. But let me. I think I got something.
Mic off.
All right, I appreciate it.
Mic
You'll
on.
notice that I'm going mic off for this one. Well, yeah, why not? Let's just do this. I'm gonna mic off. I'm gonna come back. I'll be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sing a little song. Sing a little song.
Me?
Yeah, or just tell the chat all about your lab experience today or something.
Mic off.
All right, I'll talk to the chat. Hey chat. What's up? You may.
Burger King introduces Newman's Own all-natural
Newman's
salad
car-
dressings. So come to Burger King for a salad dressing better than
5 bedroom, 5 bathroom house alone. Secluded in the mountains in the Sierra Nevadas. Every morning I wake up after the intro.
Mic
Vape
on.
pen with DMT that I use on my bathroom breaks at work. And
This is great. This sounds great.
What else about me? So that's about it.
All right, I'm back, so that's perfect. That was a good amount of time to talk about stuff and kind of cut out a bunch.
Today.
There it is. I did it. I went to the bathroom. I put on a bunch of lipstick that I own, and then I put it on the thing. And that's the first one that I've ever done. And this is for Alabama, your little sister, in the chat.
Yeah, she's a big fan. I actually forgot a big point, big tidbit about my life. I have a cereal collection.
Uh-huh.
A pretty big one.
Which brands?
Yeah, I eat. You want me to take you?
Yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna step outside for a little second. I'm gonna step outside for like about 5 minutes. Tell me about the cereal.
Yeah, I got quite a few boxes, so I'll run you through them. I'll be brief with my summaries. There's some ready. I need you to prepare.
I'm ready.
Real quick.
I'm ready.
All right. I have 3 rows. We're going to start with the far row. This is mostly Kellogg's cereal. So first we got the 2 different kinds of Eggos. I've got home-style Eggo cereal and blueberry Eggo cereal. The home-style are like a maple honeycomb almost. They're pretty good.
Familiar.
Blueberry are a little less maple, but they got a good flavor to them. I got Corn Pops, which are a classic. Can't go
I
wrong
love
with
corn pops. Oh, I love corn pops. My aunt used to always have them. Every time I went up to my parents wouldn't buy corn pops for me because I think they thought that I didn't like them, but I loved them. My aunt always had them.
Yeah, they're great. I love Corn Pops.
I still buy them.
I also got Honey Smacks. Those are another good one.
I don't think I've ever had Honey Smacks.
Don't know if you're a big fan. They're
It's got the frog on them.
Have.
It has the frog on them?
Yeah, they do got the frog. They do got the frog. He's wearing a backwards hat too, so he's cool.
Yeah, he is cool. He's cool. I should try him.
So then I have one of my first special editions, Apple Jacks Caramel. It's a caramel Apple Jacks. I actually haven't tried that one yet.
Okay.
So I have this Shopkins Cutie O's from Kellogg's. It's apple strawberry, so that one's going to be interesting.
Shopkins, they're like the little toys.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the subject. I'm here for the cereal.
Sure.
Then I got Peep cereal, also by Kellogg's.
Very nice. That's a good. Is that your collection?
No. That's one row. I got 2 more rows. I'll kind of burn through them quicker. But so I got Cotton Candy Crunch, which is a special edition of Captain Crunch. It's just like a super sweet Oops All Berries.
Uh-huh.
I got Pop-Tart cereal strawberry. I got Fruit Loops marshmallows, another one I haven't tried, but it's just Fruit Loops with marshmallows, so how bad could it be? I got Rice Chex, which is like my daily driver cereal. I love Rice Chex. I could eat
that's
a
good term, a daily driver cereal. That's like I like that a lot. That's your daily driver.
Yeah.
Do I know what mine is?
Yeah. What's yours?
I gotta think. I would say it's shredded mini wheats, the frosted mini wheats. That's my daily driver. Yeah. I can have them whenever.
That's actually a big gap in my collection right now. I want to grab. They have a strawberry frosted mini wheats. I want to grab one of those boxes.
And real quick, I'm a big fan of Blueberry and Frankenberry. I always get them every Halloween season, and I need to get both of them. I love both of them. I mix them.
They're delicious. Yeah.
They're good. I'm not a big Count Chocula fan.
I've never mixed them. I should try that.
You should mix them. It's a good flavor combo. Keep going. I'll let you keep going.
All right. So then I got the Hershey Kiss cereal that just came out. Don't know how that is yet. I've got 2 boxes of French Toast Crunch, which is like a different version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar. I used to have it a lot.
It's like one of my favorites. And then I got a giant box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because that is my favorite cereal. I wouldn't eat it every day, but it's my favorite.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is very good. I'm trying to point out
Oh,
my tattoos. So I've got good, um, you know, you see my arm in the stream. What's that called when you like two things are related and in movies, and sometimes when there isn't, it's a disconnect in it. I'm
I'm not
thinking of the
sure. I
word.
don't think
Oh,
I'm
it's
smart enough.
like oh, there's a gap in this, or somebody in chat will know. They'll tell me in a second. Jam and Beam will know. He's a
Yeah.
big movie buff. That's a great collection. I like how you have so much cereal
Let me
too.
let me rattle off. I got like a
Yeah,
few more. Let
you
me
got
just
two
rattle them
more.
off real
Let
quick.
me hear them.
So I got Oreo O's. I got Chips Ahoy cereal. I got a Funfetti cereal. I got Halloween Captain Crunch. I got Cocoa Puffs Brownie Crunch. I got Lucky Charms Honey Clovers. I got Honey Nut Cheerios. I got Cookie Crisp. That's the collection.
That's a fantastic collection. You have every flavor imaginable. You've got fruity, you've got chocolatey, you have like just a brand taste, you have like nutty, and you have like
Mm.
the fifth one, which is like the syrupy tasting with the French Toast Crunch, which by the way, I didn't even know they still made that and you could find it. I need you to just
Oh,
tell me
it was
one more thing about um, the Captain Crunch Halloween edition.
yeah, Halloween Crunch.
Halloween Crunch, what the hell is that?
So I actually haven't had this one. This is a new addition to the collection, but from my looking at it, from getting like acquainted to it, it looks like Crunch Berries just in a different shape. You know, it looks like Captain Crunch with berries, but the berries are ghosts.
That's that makes me a little disappointed.
It is, you know, a lot of these limited editions are really lame. Like
Yeah.
I said, so I have a Honey Charm or Lucky Charms Honey Clovers, and that's a cool limited edition because instead of like that crappy cereal,
Mm.
it's these little clovers that are like Honey Nut Cheerios. So it's like good cereal with the
Yeah,
good
that
Lucky
was like an
Charms.
upgrade. Yeah, that they took something with it.
Right,
There's the Marbits in it, but they were like, we can make this even better. Well, thank you so
right. Like
much for.
that's the kind of stuff I like.
I like that stuff too. I got one last question for you. Are you what kind of milk?
hmm
What kind of milk? What kind of milk person are you? Or are you're just crazy? You eat it dry.
I, you know, I'll eat it dry sometimes, but
Uh-huh.
that's not how I'm eating my cereal usually. I I like milk, regular milk.
Me
It's
too.
probably my favorite, but I
Uh-huh.
am trying to cut down on dairy.
Me too.
So my alternative milk to go to is
Uh-huh.
oat milk,
Oat
actually.
milk. I've heard oat milk is good. It's hard to find now. It's really popular.
Yeah. I don't know how many like Whole Foods you have where you live, but there's always
I got a
oat milk
couple.
at Whole Foods for
I'll
me.
get. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna do two things this weekend. I'm gonna get Boo Berry and I'm gonna get Frankenberry.
Mm,
And just because you talking about cereal really remind me of that. Those are my favorite. I like the fruity ones more. And
mm.
I actually might get a corn pops. But
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna pick up some oat milk and I'll let you know how it is. I gotta go back and see
I
it.
I'm thrilled to hear about it. You know, if not next Sunday, I'll hear about it Wednesday, a week from now.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll have to let you know how it is. Thanks for calling in, stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
Got a lot of people in chat that are agreeing with you. JNJ says Frankenberry is goated. Waffle Crisp was the bomb. Reese's Puffs are an S. Reese's Puffs are an S. Reese's Puffs are fantastic. You didn't rattle that one off, did you?
I don't have them in my collection right now. You know, it's rotating because I do have a lot, but I want an eatable amount. You know, like it
Yeah.
doesn't go bad quick, but I want
You're
to
right.
cycle through stuff.
Cereal stays. I don't know how you go through it so fast. And one last thing, Throp.com says that she asked for her own box of Golden Grams for Christmas one year when she was 9, so she wouldn't have to share it. And I feel like you would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I hated sharing cereal. So I have a older brother and a little sister,
Mm-hmm.
and we all like carved our own cereals. And I liked like my brother and sister's cereals, but I wouldn't touch them just because like we all had our own cereals that we like. It was this unspoken agreement that like that's my brother's cereal. I don't like Frosted Flakes because he likes them.
Okay. I now know your brother likes Frosted Flakes. Thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Lovely time. Another day. But yeah, I'll let you get back to the stream.
Yeah, thanks again. Thanks for calling in. This was a good, fun 90s stream.
I had to get out of that other control room. That weird guy kept running in and out.
I'll let you go. Bye-bye.
All right. See you.
Right after commercial messages.
Oh, we're all over the place right now. Hold on. I use my phones, my future technology. That was a good call. That was a good call. I had to reset my phone for a second. I apologize. Yeah, everybody's got a good cereal story. Everybody had cereal I see. Philip Peanut. Oat milk is pretty good. Coconut milk also rocks. I haven't tried it. I feel like coconut milk would be very good with cereal. I agree. I've had the almonds and the soy milks. I actually really liked soy milk as a kid too. I thought it tasted like a weird kind of paper. I'd love to tell you what movie, but I gotta be honest, I wasn't listening. Okay, Janvi, no. All right, if you're listening right now, it's like when look at my cool tats. It's like we'll just hang out. It's discontinuity. Isn't that a thing in movies? Like when like they do something and a guy has his sunglasses on in the background and then they cut to another scene, they cut back and his sunglasses are above his head and then they're back on it. It's like discontinuity. Isn't that the term? Emily says dry is superior. Is it? Is dry cereal superior to... I don't know. I feel like I like it sometimes. Like a Reese's Puff, yeah, it's kind of dusty. You gotta like wash that dust off with the milk. Continuity error. I knew it. I knew that you would know it. I knew exactly that you would know it. Let's go back to I made this screen and I made this and I kind of want to use it for a little bit and then we might... It's 11:55. We might do another 20 or 25 minutes. My back's hurting me. But how's everybody enjoyed the stream? What's everybody's favorite part about this one? What did people like? What did they not like? Did they like doing the votes and get me to do stuff? Did you like listening to this cool cycling old sounds of the 90s? What's everybody digging? Is there something that you just hated?
I tell you, Ultra Slim Fast Chocolate Royale is a weight loser's delight and a chocolate lover's dream.
I like the ranking. It's been good, Chagoya. Appreciate it. No! Alabama's famous. You got a cool drawing. The ranking was fun. I appreciate the ranking too. It's it's not a new theory. It's not a new concept, but I liked the fact that we introduced it. I loved the ranking the toys. That was really fun. You nailed it. Everything about it was perfect. Oh, can you do the groan tube? Of course. Yeah. I should have put that toy in there because that was a 90s toy. So it was an amazing stream, Alabama. I appreciate it. It was fun. We're trying to create a narrative on these streams. I really like the whole video store theme setup was sick. Yeah, I think it's fun too. I will definitely do it again. Your streams are awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you, Hypo Buddy. I'm gonna just scratch the screen with my gross nails. I'll get it off of here. Ranking was great. People calling him VHS was fun too. Yeah, I liked how we had the person rank, and then I was like, "Do you want to rent the VHS?" And they were like, "I didn't even know I could do that." That's like the mood that I'm trying to set in this whole stream. Hi, Mom. I'm back on TV. We're all back on the Sanyo. We're back on the Sanyo. I'm teasing. I knew you were teasing. You called in, you got a drawing. How could you not like this? I gotta get Money Maggot emotes. I know. All right. So long story short, Sunday night I hit affiliate like after my stream. Right. I get the email right after it, and then I go through all the tax stuff because like you gotta do like tax stuff on it. Renting movies is so fun. I agree. I wanna. What can DM me, Jambeam? How can I make the renting movies thing better? Because here's the thing, it's hard to find like images of movie stores nowadays. It's a sad thing. We need the Money Magnet emotes, I know. So anyways, I get the affiliate thing, and I'm going and I try to I miss video stores, exactly. Love your fingers. I know, they're gross little fingers. I do all the things. I like the new setup. You need more copies of Waterworld. I know, I ran out after 2. I set it up, and they're like, it's going to take 3 business days for you to get affiliate. So I'm like, all right, I literally timed my stream on Wednesday to have affiliate after the Sunday one. I didn't know it'd take 3 days, and I bet you tomorrow I get an email that's like, all right, now you have an affiliate channel. But here's the thing, I'm having fun either way. Everybody's coming in here hanging out. Love the movie section. Some jerk Hoobastank. Yeah, Hoobastank called in and grabbed it first. Yeah, well with that, maybe, what time is it? It's 11:58. Maybe we'll do one more vote. Where is this here? You remember when elementary you was chilling in a room, the teacher pulls up with the wheel TV and places the movie for the whole class? Of course I do. You know what we would watch? We would watch Bill Nye the Science Guy and Voyage of the Mimi. We watched a thing called Voyage of the Mimi. which was about whales, and it was Ben Affleck's first gig. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's do that for a little bit. Let's watch the intro to A Voyage of the Mimi. This is about to blow everyone's mind. This is young Ben Affleck. I think I can play like a couple seconds of it and not get in trouble. We'll do the Voyage of the Mimi theme song or intro, because I think we can play that. I can't play the episode. Oh, here it is. Beautiful. All right, y'all ready for this? Let's go to the internet machine. Let's go full screen on this one. Let's get the crab out of the way. Look at it. Oh, that's the definition of serendipity right there. You got the crab, you got crab legs right by the big boat. I couldn't do that again if I tried. All right, let's look at the quality on this crap. Throb.com. I remember that part. There's a deaf person on board, and there's an emergency, and they use the feel of sound. There he is, little tiny Ben Affleck.
They wanted a way to get things up to the cross trees.
And this is the resolution we'd watch it in too. So you're getting the full experience right now.
Will we see whales today?
You'll have to ask Dr. Abrams that.
That Ann?
That was it. I used to love it. There's my snake screen. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Introducing Dave's newest cheeseburger.
Ben Smallflack, exactly. He was a little tiny boy, and then I learned about hypothermia. I learned about you gotta you can't just. They were like, put a blanket on him, and they're like, no, you need body heat. I learned all about whales. I learned that Ben Affleck is decent for being a kid actor. It is Ben Affleck, right? Yeah. Hypothermia, exactly. I remember they had to keep the sea captain from dying. Exactly. Spoilers! Don't spoil Voyage of the Mimi for everyone that's gonna. You can rent Voyage of the Mimi. This is probably the only time that anyone's ever streamed Voyage of the Mimi. I'm first. Everyone's gonna be doing this next week. This is 5th grade life. It was. I think it was. Yeah, I remember watching around there too. Oh, you're good. Don't worry. Whale census. Yeah, there was a whale census. They were marking them up and stuff. All right, let's go to this screen. We're gonna do just like one last thing. Yeah, let's vote on what I should do next. Let's do it. Let's get this poll going. What should I be doing? Wish your 555 with the hot, there it is, with the hot vote. All right, it's pretty unanimous here. I don't believe everybody wants help. All right, fine, we'll do it. We'll do it. We don't want to pull that. We don't want to pull that up. Oh, everybody wants me to see an open portal into hell. This is how I wanted to end the stream anyways. Everybody just sent me on into hell. Well, thank you very much for watching my stream and opening the portal for me. I bet you didn't think this is how the stream was going to end, but it did. I really appreciate everybody joining. Go follow me on Instagram. It's Moneyworms TV on Instagram. And you can talk to me and see my cool VODs. You can follow me on Twitter. It's just my name. But yeah, I think you guys are really cool, and I have these real metal tattoos to be in hell. Follow me in hell. Come on, follow me in hell. I kind of want to see it here. I kind of want to get. Oh, I can't see the comments. Hold up. I'm gonna get the comments over here so I can see them as I'm sitting down. Right, my dude. Good night. Please don't haunt my dreams. That's how I feel. Moneyworm. I'm just hanging out in good old green screen hell. These sounds are intense. I just googled hell sounds. Good night, Moneyworms. Everybody, good night. Everybody have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the fun VHS 1999 stream. It took me a decent amount of time to put all it together, but we did it. We'll try to do some more rankings. Maybe we'll do another I'll do another VHS 99 stream this weekend. Sunday is going to be a dream stream. I think everybody likes the dream streams. I'm trying to keep innovating on stream here in hell. Love you. Something something. Good night, brother. Bye-bye. Chagoya, thanks for joining again. The sounds are amazing. The sounds of hell. And it's not even that. It's not that much hotter than, I don't know, like a real hot Florida day. And look how cool this shirt is. I got it from a thrift store. Thanks again, everybody. I'm gonna just hang out here for eternity. Your sleep isn't helping. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks for joining the hellscape stream. Oh no! Oh, well, we gotta sit here. No, I did all that for nothing. I didn't hit the transition button. Look how cool this is. Alright, that was like one of those, alright, here it is, see ya, and then everybody left. And now the real people that stayed for the stream, now they get to see this. Now you all get to see it. There it is. Oh, I apologize for that. This is the grand reveal. At least I'm seeing some people that stuck around. I think it's something's going on at the top there. Oh, it's the chair. Yeah, it's just me chilling in hell. I feel like this is a very chaotic thumbnail. I hope that when the powers that be cut this into a VOD, well, it's gonna be cut into two, because some asshole called earlier, and I had to cut the stream. But yeah, he didn't think that I hadn't thought of that. Idiot. I'm in hell. I've thought of everything. But yeah, I hope that when the VOD goes up, they choose this as the thumbnail. Because then everyone's gonna be like, what the hell's going on? What's going on in there? Fire. Anyways, you gotta get better at the transitions. Thanks everybody for following. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta sleep in hell. I gotta go to bed in hell. Everybody goes to sleep. Everybody sleeps in hell. What if I just went to sleep in hell tonight, just like this? For like, what if you were just watching the stream like late? You came in late. You came in at like right now or when I'm asleep, and you're like, what the hell's going on? How's this guy have any viewers? He's just in hell asleep. He's just sleeping in hell. I just like the fact that this started as a normal stream and then it went full 90s and we ranked stuff and drew stuff, and now I'm taking and I'm sleeping in hell for all eternity. This has to be the best stream on Twitch. It has to be. I don't believe if it's not. Who else is doing other shit like this? They're all just sitting there playing Spelunky 2 and sending Snapchats. No one does this anymore. I see chat and it's just scrolling, but I'm too far away. I'm all right, everybody. Thanks for joining. This is the end. This is the stream. This was the VHS 1999 stream. I hope you all sleep well and bring your dreams for the Sunday stream on Sunday for the dream stream. I gotta go to bed now. We gotta go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. in hell. This is so stupid. This is so dumb.